My name is Amy Grant, and I am the state representative from the 42nd District in Wheaton. It's a great district. I'm very proud and happy to be able to represent it. I've met almost all the citizens there, and they are really a joy to be with and are very informative on what's going on in their state. I am a former county board member. I was elected to the DuPage County Board in 2012. I was a stay-at-home mother. I have done many service hours with my children's school. I've worked with the Marian Joy Auxiliary. I've worked with PADS through my church. I've taught religious education. I liked volunteering, and I did a lot of it when I was a stay-at-home mom. Before I was a stay-at-home mother, I taught school for a few years, and then I moved to New York City, and I was in the fashion business. I was chair of the Strategic Planning Committee, and as a chair, we made the decision in the committee that we were going to try to do something about making our units of government in DuPage a little leaner. So we put together and hired a consultant to do lean training in all of our departments. Those departments, I will just name a few, like environmental department, health and human services department, and what we were trying to create is a way that those departments could effectively change things in their office so that they could run more smoothly. It didn't cost a lot, but the training was very valuable. And we've gotten feedback from a lot of the departments on how useful it actually really was. Right now, the flat tax is the only thing that the state of Illinois has. If you allow legislators at any time to come in and switch those rates around, you could be up to 13% opposed to what the table says is 4.75%. But that can be turned because the Illinois Constitution is being amended, if it does get amended, and good, let the folks go out and vote and see what happens. But Governor Pritzker spent $52 million of his own money to get this on, well, he wants to get it passed, and he's willing to advertise to get it passed. So taking more money from the citizens to fix our problem, no, that's not the answer. What I think we need is a time for this state to come together. Bring a culture in that says, let's come together. Let's put a retirement program together and let's make it right. And this is how we can fix it. It's fixable. People, I think, they walk around and they think, oh, it's not fixable, it's impossible. But it's not impossible. We just need to be able to come together and do it. Environment is very important. I want clean water in my district, in the whole state. I want clean air. But on the other hand, everyone wants that, actually. There is no other hand. Everyone should want clean and a clean environment. And many of our large energy companies are implementing clean into their programs. So I believe that the technology has a way to go. And I'm happy to support it. I think it would be a great idea. We have these electrical grids. I drive one by one on Swift Road. Would I prefer to see solar panels there instead? Yes, I think it would be a great idea, but we're just not there. If the technology was there, possibly I would support it. The ethics in Springfield, like I had said earlier, the corruption, the political machine, self-interest, and that cannot be a sustainable attitude in order to get things fixed here in the state of Illinois. So, 2020, we, as Republicans, came to the table with many ethic reform bills. Not one of them was allowed to be heard. So we worked across the aisle and we all voted to allow them to put a blue ribbon ethics commission together. And they did that. And we voted yes, go ahead and do it. There were two report to us back in March, but then COVID happened. Well, then maybe they didn't know how to Zoom and get this work done. It never got done. Basically, it was swept under the rug. I'm running against a young man who claims in his mailers that he has mailed out that he is against this corruption in Springfield. But the very person who is giving him money to run his campaign is at the height of the corruption in Springfield. So how is it that you can take money from the corruption, the people that are incorrupt, that are corrupt, and then say you're going to fix corruption? It doesn't make sense. How exactly are you going to clean it up when you're the biggest beneficiary of it? Makes no sense. Once again, I'd like to thank the League for this opportunity to be able to speak, and they're willing to help candidates. I think it's a great thing that they do. There's just no reason why Illinois has to continue to go down the road that they're going down. We have a beautiful state. We're a transportation hub. We have good universities and we have great brain power here. It's a beautiful state. We have a beautiful city. There's just no reason in this world why we cannot take this work together attitude and actually do it. They did it in Wisconsin. It can be done. People don't need to just throw their arms up in the air and say, oh, it can never be done. We need to get the other side of the aisle, I'm sorry to have to say it, to be willing to work. A work together attitude. That's all we need. And it can work.